clarity here because we got some follow-up questions on it. If, and this is still unlikely, if the Jets actually end up picking second, do you think they should actually just take Maye? I'm going to do this under the assumption Caleb Williams goes 1.
Which is not a lock like a lot of people think, but it's a good way to frame it.
So then the Jets are at 2, or a scenario happens where the Jets have a chance to get Maye. Are you saying the move is to take him, or is it trading down for a haul, and what kind of haul can you get? Or is Maye that good where you just have to take him?
In theory, you have to take him because this is a league that your ceiling is always determined by what you have at quarterback. And after 2024, you can make an argument the Jets have legitimately nothing at quarterback, right? So, and it's not like Drake Maye is just the next quarterback up. He warrants the number 1 or number 2 overall pick. So that's why I lean with, I'll tell you right now, Marvin Harrison Jr. will be a better player on my board. There's a chance when I'm done with all my grades that Olu Fashanu and Joe Alt are better players on my board. I don't know. We'll see. And I grade differently than a lot of people. People just throw the quarterbacks at the top. Like I had Penei Sewell over all the non-Trevor Lawrence quarterbacks in that draft. I've had Icky at the top before. It's just, I don't grade it that way where just because you're a quarterback. But if you're picking for a team, it's different. I'm just doing evaluations. If you're actually making the decision for a franchise, I've seen a lot of combo around this. And I just can't invest myself in, well, we have Aaron Rodgers next year, so we should trade the pick and get a haul, which is always a weird phrase because you don't know what you're going to get. And then we'll get a tackle for him, and then we'll have a ton of picks in the future. And it's like, okay, I kind of get it because then you're really betting on next year with him. But there's a pretty good chance that you look back 3 years after that and go, wow, we sold our souls for one shot, like 2024. Maybe he plays in 2025. He'll be, 41, 42? Like, who knows? And I hope Aaron Rodgers has a ton of success here, man. Like, I love his pride for the Jets fans and everything. I hope it works out. I'm just painting it from, I'm sitting in the GM chair, and I care about the next 5 years, not the next 11 months. Yeah. So I think you have to take the quarterback. It just feels a little gutless to sit there and go, well, we have this 1 year window and we want to do Here's the thing too. Say you trade out and you take one of those rookie tackles or a rookie wide receiver that's not Marvin Harrison Jr. As much as I like these guys and the draft community loves these guys, they might not be good next year. They're rookies. We need to stop doing this thing where it's like, well, we got this tackle with a top 6 pick and now he's Tyron Smith. It's like, no, that's not really how this works. I think we've been spoiled by weird anomalies where realistically, look at Jermaine Johnson, right?
Yep.
Jermaine Johnson for a long time was billed as a guy that, hey, he can go in the top 10. That's how good of a process he's had. And I had him as a top 10 player. And he ended up not going in the top 10, but still went in the first round. And after year 1, everyone's like, oh, I don't know. He doesn't look like a first rounder. Then after year 2, everyone's like, damn, he looks like one of the best pass rushers in that entire draft now. Like, that could happen with a guy you're getting to supplement Aaron Rodgers. So that's a really long-winded way of saying it's idiotic to not take the swing on the quarterback.
And remind everyone, we're all Patriot fans Thursday. Let's beat slow pitch Mitch and the Steelers.
I might go on eBay and get a vintage Tom Brady jersey for the rest of the season. And just sit there and root for them to get 2 or 3 wins here, pick 9th. Take the 3rd or 4th best tackle in the draft, run it back with Mac Jones. Bill Belichick gets traded. They hire, Brandon Staley after he gets fired. Let's go, New England. You got to beat
Trubisky. Play for pride. Come on. You don't want to be losing all these games for crap.
You can't lose to Mitch Trubisky.
No, not national television. Get that win. You don't want to let the Jets get that last place schedule too when you're at it. All right, we're going to go over to the pod where we're going to talk about what was one of the, I shouldn't say this because there's been so many weird weeks. One of the weirder recent weeks of Jets news. Thank you, War Room. Appreciate all the questions. We'll talk to you soon.